Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our 12th portions. Um, First, we are discussing about electrostatics. This is first lesson in 12th portion, one of the most important lesson. So you listen clearly and carefully. Um, First, we are known about electrostatics. Electrostatics. This word explains charges at rest. This electrostatics is one of the branch of electricity. It deals about the behavior and the phenomenon of charges at rest. Then we can learn about the historical background of electric charges. It explains frictional electricity. Frictional electricity is the phenomenon of electricity produced by the friction. This frictional electricity is explained by a Greek philosopher Thales in the 6th century before Christ. He observed this phenomenon in amber and animal fur. Amber, amber is a resin, fossilized resin, amber. இங்க இந்த ஆம்பர் என்றது என்ன அப்படின்னா it is resin ஒரு gum that can be obtained from the tree such as neem tree. இந்த neem tree எல்லாம் பார்த்தோம்னா ஒரு விதமான ஒரு கொலாய்டல் சொல்யூஷன் வரும். நீங்கள் கேட்டு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா தெரியும். சப்போஸ் நீங்கள் பார்க்கலனாலும் உங்கள் வீட்டில் நீங்கள் கேட்டிங்கன்னா சொல்லுவாங்க. கம் மாதிரி இருக்கும் அது. என்ன இந்த எர்த்னுடைய ப்ரெஷர்னால் அது சாலிட் ஸ்டேட்டுக்கு சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது. இந்த சாலிட் ஸ்டேட்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ரெசினை தான் நம்ம ஆம்பர்னு சொல்கிறோம். when this amber is rubbed with fur, ஃபர்ன்றது வின்டரில் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடியது தான் கம்பளின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. சரியா? when this amber is rubbed with fur, they have an attracting properties. இது ரெண்டுத்தையும் ரப் பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் these materials attracts dust or a small piece of paper. இது நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி நம்மளுடைய லோயர் கிளாஸஸில் நீங்கள் படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. ஒரு கோம்பை எடுத்து ஹேரில் நல்லா ரப் பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் அதை எடுத்து ஒரு பேப்பருக்கு பக்கத்தில் வச்சோன்னா அந்த பேப்பர் பீசஸை அட்ராக்ட் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம படிச்சிருப்போம் இல்லையா? அதுதாங்க இங்கே நடக்குது. when this amber is rubbed with fur, they have an attracting properties. What happened when they are rubbed with each other? Yes, when these two materials are rubbed with each other, They acquire charges. They acquire charges. அப்போ இங்கே கிளியராக நம்ம ஒன்று அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ண வேண்டியது இருக்குது ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ். பிஃபோர் ரப்பிங் போத் த ஆம்பர் அண்ட் ஃபர் ஆர் நியூட்ரல், ரெண்டுமே நியூட்ரல். பட் ஆஃப்டர் ரப்பிங் தே அக்வயர் சார்ஜஸ். This phenomenon of producing charges due to rubbing is known as frictional electricity. This frictional electricity also be called as triboelectric charging. Triboelectric charging. Triboelectric charging is the charging the object through rubbing. Charging the objects through rubbing is known as triboelectric charging. இதை தான் ஃப்ரிக்ஷனல் எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டின்னு சொல்லிட்டு சொன்னாங்க. தென் this frictional electricity not only for amber and rubber. Some other materials also have the same properties, exhibit the same properties. This was studied by William Gilbert. In the 17th century, William Gilbert experimentally observed that when a glass rod is rubbed with a silk cloth, glass rod acquires positive charges, silk cloth acquires negative charges. So, என்ன நடக்குது? When a glass rod is rubbed with a silk cloth, what happened? Yes, when a glass rod is rubbed with a silk cloth, electrons are transferred. Here in this case, electrons are transferred from glass rod into silk cloth. Here in this case, glass rod loses electrons. At the same time, silk cloth gains that equal number of electrons. That is why glass rod acquires positive charges, silk cloth acquires negative charges. Then, in the 18th century, Benjamin Franklin after his study, he suggests there are two kinds of charges. One is positive, another one is a negative. He suggested that when a glass rod is rubbed with the silk cloth, glass rod acquires positive charges, silk cloth acquires negative charges. It is due to the transfer of electrons from one material into the another material. And then later in the 19th century, J.J. Thomson and E. Rutherford are suggested from his atom model. Atom is electrically neutral. Electrically neutral. Atom has zero net charge. It's clear? Okay. And the next one, a small explanation. It explains attraction and repulsion. In the 18th century, Benjamin Franklin suggested that there are two types of charges. One is positive, another one is negative. Positive and positive or negative and negative are known as like charges. Positive and negative are known as unlike charges. He suggested like charges or repel each other, unlike charges or attract each other. When a positively charged glass rod brought closer to the positively charged glass rod, they are moving away from each other. It shows they are repel each other. When a positively charged glass rod kept near a negatively charged rubber rod, they are moving towards each other. It shows they are attract each other. So like charges are repel, unlike charges are attract. Then in the next section, we are discussing about basic electric charges properties, basic properties of electric charges. First, electric charge. It is the fundamental in nature because all the objects in the universe are made up of atoms. Atoms consist three elementary particles: proton, neutron and electron. They have a mass. Proton have a positive charge. Neutron is a neutral. Electron has negative charge. And this charge can be discovered by Coulomb, hence the unit is represented after his name, Coulomb. So unit of electric charge is Coulomb. Some of the basic things are given there. This is fundamentals. Mass of a neutron is almost equal to mass of proton. Charge of proton is equal to charge of an electron. It is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. But proton is positive charge, electron is negative charge. Their magnitudes are equal, 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, in the next second, conservation of charges. Conservation of charges. It tells that total charge of the system in the universe remains constant. Total charge of the system in the universe remains constant. இதை எதை மீன் பண்ணுது அப்படின்னா, charges in a system neither be created nor destroyed. புதுசாக எந்த ஒரு சார்ஜையும் ஒரு சிஸ்டத்துக்குள்ள க்ரியேட் பண்ண முடியாது, டெஸ்ட்ராய் பண்ணவும் முடியாது. அதுதான் இது ஷோ பண்ணுது. இப்போ இங்கே என்ன நடக்கும் அப்படின்னா, charges are simply transferred from one object into another. And this case is successfully explained by Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin rubbing a glass rod with a silk cloth. இது நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ண ஒன்று தான். கிளாஸ் ரோட சில்க் கிளாத் கூட ரப் பண்ணும் பொழுது எலக்ட்ரான்ஸ் ஆர் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபர்ட் ஃப்ரம் கிளாஸ் ராட் இன்டு சில்க் கிளாத். Here, glass rod and the silk cloth both are considered as a single system or a system. When these two are rubbed with each other, some of the electrons in the glass rod are transferred to the cell cloth. For example, 50 electrons are present in the glass rod and 50 positive ions are present in the glass rod. At the same time, 50 electrons and 50 positive ions are present in the glass cell cloth. Okay, அப்போ இங்க the system, single system consisting 100 electrons and 100 positive ions இல்லையா? When the glass rod is rubbed with the cell cloth, 25 electrons, for example, 25 electrons in a glass rod transferred to the cell cloth அப்படின்னா 25 electrons and 50 positive ions are present in glass rod. 50 இருந்தது இல்லையா electrons silk clothல, இப்போ 75 electrons and 50 positive ions are present in the silk cloth. எல்லாமே ஆட் பண்ணுங்க. Finally we get 100 electrons and 100 positive ions are present in the system. So we clear that total charge of the system in the universe is the remains constant. It neither be created nor destroyed. It can be transferred from one object to the another. Then the next one is quantization of charges. Quantization. It gives the expression for total charge of the system. Total charge of the system is integral multiples of least amount of charge carried by an electron. Total charge of the system, Q, this is equal to N into E, N, number of electrons. It is the integral multiples of least amount of charge carried by an electron. So Q is equal to N into E. It gives total charge of the system. For example, if an atom consisting 12 electrons வச்சுக்கோங்க, silicon 12 வச்சுக்கோங்க, 12 என்றது N. So total charge of silicon என்னவா இருக்குன்னா 12 into E. So total charge of the system Q is equal to N into E. Then here E is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb, and this value is found by Robert Millikan from his oil drop experiment. This oil drop experiment we will discuss on later in 6th lesson. Okay, this value E equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb இருக்கு இல்லையா, this value is found by Robert Millikan. Then based on the above formula, we are discussing about one small problem. Calculate number of electrons in 1 coulomb of electric charge, negative charge. Here number of electrons calculate பண்ண சொல்றாங்க. In 1 coulomb of negative charge, Q is given as 1 coulomb. N is equal to question mark. நம்ம இந்த question அதுதான் find பண்ணணும். We know that Q equal to NE. So N is equal to Q by E. After substituting the known values, finally we get 6.25 into 10 power 18 electrons.